The week is in the books. You're here with the leader of the rideshare revolution, the realest, the funniest, the handsomest, and the beardedest driver on YouTube. And I'm so glad this week is over. I can go home and see my cat. Maybe take a nap. Set the filter for O'Hare. Dropped off at O'Hare. Hi, Kim. Everything worked out swimmingly. Maybe I get to start at 3 in the morning tomorrow. Lady T, how you doing? Serdar, how are you? Hey, Peterson! What's up, man? How'd you do last night? Did you get lots of select runs? What's up, Dionys? You forgot to pay your phone. Your morning's ruined? I thought you were driving, Peterson. I turned your chat off around, was it 10:30 our time? It got a little busy. Yeah, I mean I was no, because I wasn't watching your stream, but I was listening to most of it. So you were keeping me company while I was driving, but then it got really busy and I was like, okay, I need to focus. Well, good luck out there today, Peterson. Let me know how you do. I've only got a couple of drivers I talk to that do select in Chicago, so I don't really know. I really can't say for sure how the select market is here. I know that you have to do. Hi, Patty. You have to do, like, airport strategy kind of is beneficial for the higher platforms in Chicago. Even though I advise everyone to avoid waiting at the airports if you're doing just UberX or classic Lyft. I am tired. You made 290? Oh, dude, don't forget to pay your bills, man. Deanna said he made 360. All right. Yeah, I set a goal for 300 for yesterday, and I made 301, and I was like, yes. Because I shorted my goal for Friday, unfortunately, so. Strike in India for Uber. Yeah, that might hurt him a little bit. Lyft needs to start paying round trip for tolls, dude. Lyft is seriously so far behind in accessibility compared to Uber. Like, they really need to update that stuff. Peterson says waiting at the airport never works for me. I drop off only and move back to Beverly Hills. I don't know. My next car really might be select qualified, so I'll be able to do some select content for Chicago, but in all honesty, I would be fearful for like revealing my earnings on select because I do have a small amount of influence in Chicago, and I do feel if I have 1,500 or 2,000 Chicago drivers watching my videos, and I'm posting my select earnings, I've been accused of killing Surge in Chicago, which is absolutely ridiculous, but reasonably, I do think I could kill the select market in Chicago if I showed my earnings. So I don't even know. but I do want to try it out. No celebrities. Oh, you're in Connecticut? Oh, I have to deliver. You're in Milwaukee, right? Lady T, I have to do an amendment to my taxes, but I don't feel like I can give the best tax information, so I've referred everyone to my accountant. You know, let them take care of it. Because I'm definitely no accountant. Very funny quest. Lady T, I've had people saying that because of my YouTube channel, I've had people accuse me of wiping out Surge in the city. That because of my channel, people are taking my strategies and somehow it's killing Surge. And I've only gotten that accusation whenever... Oh, 700%! Damn! That's insane! But back to what Lady T asked me. Whenever there's a slow week, people have commented on my channel saying, hey, you know, this is because of you, this is because of your channel. But whenever it's a busy week, it's not because of, I don't know. It's, whenever shit goes wrong, it's my fault. Whenever things are back to normal, it's not because of me. I don't know. Well, refer anyone to my channel and I'll give the best advice coming from an expert working for the IRS. Oh, you're a bad person, IRS. I have to pay quarterly taxes, though, unfortunately. I don't have to, but my accountant said I should either pay quarterly or save up 20 grand for the end of the year, which I don't think is going to happen, so quarterly it is. What was Uber Eats? Dude, you better be fucking starving to pay 4.5 Surge on Uber Eats. That's ridiculous. Everyone's supposed to pay quarterly, but not every... I mean, I don't know. Not everyone can manage their funds like that, so... I trust my accountant. He took care of me. The only time I've seen Surge, like, I don't know. I heard New Year's Day, I heard some drivers were killing it on Uber Eats, but like I said, for me, it's all about the parking and all that stuff. Jimmy, what's up, man? I'm so excited to go home and rest. It's been a long day. Ooh. I don't even think the sun's gonna come out today. It's such a hazy day in Chicago. And one of my subscribers sent me like pictures of the surge in Minneapolis last night. Dude. The whole fucking, yeah, Minneapolis looked like it was on fire with all the surge. What's up, Nico? Alright, Peterson says, doing well on Select is understanding people who you select and where they are. I earned $375 being online for 12 hours. Yeah, I mean, there's probably the same thing, the same strategy applies to Chicago, I would think, because we have a lot of, great, very bad connection, because we do have a lot of business travelers and stuff who are usually not paying for those rides, or they're being reimbursed, or their clients are paying for them, so I would have to, if I do get the Mercedes, I would definitely have to try a new strategy. But my whole thing is like being an Uber X driver. I just like staying busy. I just like to do trips, you know, that aren't pulls. Damn, dude, $500 in one day. The most I ever made was $488 this past St. Patrick's Day. Jimmy, I'm taking my windshield to Aaron's glass on Armitage and the one by Cicero. I made an appointment for Wednesday. I really wasn't in a rush to get this crack, like this windshield replaced, even after that long crack. But after I got that new chip in it, I'm like, well, that one's gonna get bad, so might as well just get a new windshield. Brandon Storeball, are you in Chicago? Yeah, Jimmy, I got quoted at a little over 200 with tax, or after tax. So I know a lot of other places charge way more to replace a whole windshield. Okay, Brandon. I double checked our TOS last week, and it said, or not TOS, the Chicago whatever TNC like law thing, which I would suggest you check it out too. There is a part in there that says drivers are responsible for monitoring their own hours. So it did explicitly say that we are not supposed to. We are responsible for not going over 10 hours. So I cannot advise you to drive over 10 hours in Chicago. You might get in trouble for it. I've only talked to one person that said he's actually gotten a fine. So hold on. App delivery, that's different from your timer built in, and ours are two different things. Because Chicago has a 10-hour limit, but the limit doesn't roll down if you leave Chicago. But I know that legally you're not supposed to be driving for more than 12 hours. So, but someone told me that he got a warning and a fine for $500. I can't verify it, but I would suggest just sticking to 10 hours. And besides, it's really hard to drive 15 hours a day. I've done it. It's hard. So I wouldn't suggest anyone really do that. Dude, it's pothole city out here. Fuck. Brandon, in the state of, okay, like I said before, in Chicago, you're limited to 10 hours. You're not supposed to drive over 10 hours in Chicago. But the timer stops running down when you leave the city. But I would not suggest doing over 12 hours on the apps. I just wouldn't suggest it. But outside of Chicago, maybe outside of Illinois, they have a 12-hour limit on the app. But some states are different. Some states, the timer doesn't run down unless the car is moving. I wish that's the way it worked in Chicago, but no. Yeah, that's... Like I said, and some of my East Coast subscribers have told me that that their timer runs down when the car is running, just when the app is on. Peterson, in Chicago, the clock runs down when you're in Chicago, whether the car is moving or not. I know in New York it's different. It's while, like, in New York, I think it's 10 hours, or is it 10 hours with a passenger in the car? Am I understanding that correctly? Yeah, the timer works differently for everyone. Yeah, Peterson, I know. It's a bummer. I wish they would update it to where like we'd get 10 hours for just when the car's moving, but no. So that's how it works in Wisconsin. Yeah, I wish that's not how it works here. Total online time, NYC. Okay, Peterson, gotcha. Kim, for Uber, I'll show you guys. I'll show you what you guys are when I park the car. Let's protest that. Yeah, good luck. Drivers don't like protesting. Haven't you realized that? All right, let me park this car. Hey, that dog that hates me is awake. Hi, buddy. I love that dog. He's so cute. He really hates me. Yeah, the dog is poking its head out the window. I know it sees me. Alright. So it's... okay. Yeah, I wish that's the way it worked over here, Peterson. Unfortunately not. The timer does not run down the suburbs, Brandon. Okay. So everyone in the... See you later, Jimmy. All right. Everyone in the account section of your app, right? You're going to have this thing, driving time, right? Right there. All right. In Chicago or Illinois, the great Illinois area, it's going to say driving time left. So I have 7 hours and 31 minutes of driving time left today, and the clock resets every day at 4 a.m., right? If I was in Chicago, which I'm not currently, and I turned the app on and I ran that time down, I would not be able to log back in until 4 a.m. tomorrow, 4:01. I know I think in other states, you have 12 hours while the car is moving, and I think you have to do 6 hours. There's got to be a 6-hour gap between you running out of time and being able to log in the next day. And Lyft is similar. Lyft, I think, has a 14-hour limit on the app, whether the car is moving or not. And then you have to be offline for 6 hours before you can log back in. So that's how it works I believe that's how it works for those two. Yeah, see, every state's different then. What's up, Mr. Prucci? Yeah. I just wish we had 12 hours in Chicago. I mean, seriously, me and a lot of other drivers, we'd be making $2,000 every single week if we had 12 hours. What's up, Cozy? Yeah. How you doing? What do I do when a passenger staring at me for the whole trip? Ask them, you like what you see? Are you enjoying the view? I'm already burning out. No, I'm good. You know what I'd rather... Okay, if I had 12 hours, then I would just... I would probably still do 9 hours, 8 to 9 hours Monday through Thursday. And then I would do 12 hours on Friday, 12 hours on Saturday, and then no hours on Sunday. Because I absolutely hate driving on Sundays. So, personally, with a 12-hour minimum in Chicago, I would be benefiting so much more. I'd be able to make all my money Monday through Saturday, and then completely take off Sunday. but with the hourly limit, if I'm trying to make $650 or $700 on a weekend with the hourly limit, it's just not possible with just 2 days. It's very hard to make $300 Saturday and Sunday. Peterson, I think I've done 14 hours straight. Back when I had Adderall, I could fucking drive to the moon if I wanted to. John, we're gonna get light flurries starting around 9 o'clock tonight. We're not getting the snow you guys got. And I'm pretty sure after that, winter's done in the Midwest, right? Maybe? No? Yeah, I've definitely done 14, 15 hours straight driving. That was before the time limit was implemented. So, but I've done it. Freedom. I did. Already turned the app off. I forgot to show you guys what I made. Let's boot this. On Uber, I did 55, almost 56 on the app. I drove a lot this week. But not all that was spent driving because not all the time was spent driving because, as you guys know, I stopped doing the afternoon rush. So a lot of that time online was spent because if I don't get a stacked ping, I just park the car. So probably a good 3-4 hours of that online time was spent parked waiting for a ping. And don't forget the 45 minutes I spent waiting for a ping during that big surge, that network error surge on, was that Wednesday? Yeah. All right, Peterson, you have a good one, man. I hope you stay busy out there today. Brandon, I would say winter you're gonna get more ride requests. Sorry. Deannis, call the cops. I'm reasonably sure that's illegal to do. But that's never happened to me, so I can't say. What's funny is I don't like to stay. I don't like to. What makes you say that, Leo? I like to. In Chicago. Honestly, for me, I refuse. I'm very stubborn. Even if I'm sitting somewhere on, let's just say if I'm by the Fulton Market in Chicago, and it's surging maybe 5 minutes away by the Loop or something, I'm so stubborn. I won't move my car. I refuse to do. I'm very pig-headed like that. Good morning, Leo. Alfredo, I like Uber more. I like the app better. The demand is higher on Uber. All right. So this is where I'm at for this week. Disregard $800 of that because that $800 in referral money this week. So good week for referrals. So total earnings on the app for Uber is $14.91. $14.91 in 55 hours. Right there. 55 hours and 41 minutes. So So like I said, that is total in-app earnings. A good 4.5 hours of that was time spent just waiting for a ping. Because for my mental health, I refuse to drive during the afternoon rush right now. I just feel like 6 cozy, we do get streaks, but Lyft just doesn't do it for me. I need to stay busy, like I'll run all 3 apps when I'm not getting stacked pings. But I'm not really, if I had to pick a loyalty to an app, it'd be Uber. If we were forced to only drive for one app, in Chicago, Uber is just busier. It's that's just how I do. Uber should do streak pings like Lyft. I personally feel that like they should take away. I literally feel like as an experiment for the market, they should take away fucking incentives and promos. And that's just me being selfish, because if they did, if they took away the rush hour promo and they took away the quest bonus in Chicago, so many people would stop driving that surge would just explode. And you guys have to realize something. The app Uber knows that they need to incentivize drivers to drive. Otherwise there'd be so much wait time for passengers. So but there'd also be way more surge, and passengers don't really like paying surge that much. So Leo, Chicago's busy right now, but like I said, enjoy it while it lasts, because when July and August roll around, it's going to be painfully slow. I don't like when they add people on me. It's usually people who wouldn't get a ride otherwise. John Doe, are you talking about Uber or Lyft? Because, yeah, Uber or Lyft has the, I noticed this last night. Lyft just, adds passengers a new trip, without you having to accept it. I don't really like that too much. Yeah. That's some dirty pool by Lyft. I don't approve of that. They're just like, oh, he's not gonna mind. Give him another passenger, without giving us a chance to see the prime time / surge or anything. It's just like, here's a new ride, enjoy. And if you cancel the ride, it negatively impacts your cancellation rate, and you lose your bonuses. Mr. Prucci, Alright. I'm explaining this for the 10,000th time on this channel. Whether it's surging or whatever a passenger gets charged, they charge the passenger one thing and they pay you your rate independently. There is no total charge and then you get 75% or whatever. They could charge the passenger whatever they want and you're being paid whatever your rate is. That's it. There's no percentage or nothing. That's just how it works. I've never gotten a power driver bonus once on Lyft. I don't drive enough for them. No, app delivery, it's because all the teachers and students, they drive during those months, which kills demand. That's when we get our saturation, is August and July and August. And guys, I gotta wrap this up. I gotta get inside and get some food and use the bathroom. So thank you all for watching. Do not expect a video from me for the next couple days. It's going to be busy in Chicago, hopefully. So I will definitely talk to you guys later. Hope everyone's doing well out there. And yeah, that's all I got, guys. Everyone stay warm, stay dry. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.